We introduce a new inequality-based cloth model. We start with an illustrative example where a piece of square cloth is hanging on its diagonal in 4 different scenarios. On the top, we have a structure mesh hanging along edges and against edges. On the bottom, we have 2 unstructured meshes of low and high resolution. First, we examine equality cloth with only edge springs of varying stiffness. When stiffness is low, there is noticeable stretching and sagging. With higher stiffness, we observe less stretching but start to see locking problems for all but the upper left corner case. When stiffness is further increased, locking becomes more severe even for the high-resolution unstructured mesh in the bottom right. One can try to apply strain limiting, but this cannot resolve the problem. With higher strain limit, the cloth sags. With lower and lower strain limits, the cloth locks more and more. Note again that only edge springs are used here. For our inequality cloth, edge springs and constraints alone are insufficient, and cross springs and constraints are necessary. With both edge and cross springs and constraints, inequality cloth perfectly folds onto itself in all 4 cases. We also show that inequality cloths can exhibit any degree of bending resistance by varying stiffness of edge and cross springs. Next, we show the advantage of our inequality cloth with a more realistic curtain opening example. An equality cloth curtain with soft edge springs stretches too far down to the ground. Increasing edge spring stiffness allows the curtain to stretch less, but it locks more. The equality cloth curtain cannot fold even without the weak cross springs, which were added only to remove some noise artifacts. Note that the optimal edge stiffness curtain already leads to some stretching compared to a higher stiffness one, which locks even more. On the other hand, our inequality cloth curtain can fold very well. It is true that increasing the mesh resolution can help the equality cloth curtain, but it still doesn't fold as well as the low-resolution inequality cloth curtain. And the high-resolution inequality cloth curtain is much better than its equality cloth counterpart. Inequality cloth can handle collisions with complex geometries, such as a bunny model. First, we test the range of edge stiffness for equality cloths, and then add weak cross springs to the optimal one to reduce noise. However, the best equality cloth thus obtained still exhibits visible locking issues. The inequality cloth forms nice-looking drapes on the bunny. We apply the same procedure to a hanging green t-shirt. The equality cloth t-shirt is either too soft and stretchy or too rigid and locks. The best one is chosen with weak cross springs added to smooth away some noise. In comparison, our inequality cloth displays much more natural shape and realistic folds. We further demonstrate the benefits of our inequality cloth model and an armadillo t-shirt hanging on 2 points. From sagging to locking and rigidly rotating, equality cloth lacks visual appeal. The best equality cloth t-shirt still shows many artifacts compared to our inequality cloth t-shirt. Depending on the desired stiffness, inequality cloth armadillo t-shirts can display different patterns. The twist example further shows the flexibility of our inequality cloth model. The equality cloth can only produce a limited number of wrinkles without sagging too much, with or without cross springs. But our inequality cloth can produce different wrinkle frequencies depending on the desired bending resistance. To give a sense of how weak the edge and cross springs are in the lower right corner, see how much the cloth drops without the constraints. Next, we show a skirt walking sequence. Again, we first show a group of equality cloth skirts of varying edge stiffness. The skirt either drops too much or locks and appears crumbly. We pick the best edge stiffness in between the top 2 and add weak cross springs, and compare with our inequality cloth skirt. Notice how much more details one can see on the inequality cloth skirt. Finally, we end our video with a beautiful dancing sequence. As in all previous examples, the same mesh is simulated with the equality cloth model and the inequality cloth model. In contrast to the lack of details and visible locking problems in even the best equality cloth skirt, our inequality cloth skirt displays rich patterns of folds and wrinkles and exhibits much more natural and smooth shape. Thank you.